Hi guys, my name is Marissa and I am the Chic Geek. So this is going to be my first video on YouTube, but I wanted to make a really special one because there's someone really special to me who I felt that they needed to be recognized for all the things that they do for me. And I feel that sometimes he doesn't realize that, but I just wanted to make a video for him. So I met my fiance 6 years ago when I was around 16 years old and he was 15, and I was his first girlfriend. I was his first kiss and first date and just his first. and I ended up breaking up with him because I thought he was too nerdy for me, which is a terrible thing to do, but I didn't realize at the time how great he was. I went through a really abusive relationship. I was married to someone who was not that good. I ended up pregnant, and I have a son who's 3 now. He's going to be 3 December 30th, but long story short on that, I decided to leave because my son was more important to me than someone who ended up not caring for me at all because they treated me so badly and treated my son badly. I came back here to my hometown. I live in North Carolina. I came back here and my mom had kept in contact with his mother. And funny thing was, I texted her and told her that I was back here and I'd love for her to see my son. So I took a trip, and that trip ended up being pretty much the rest of my life. So I met him, it was a couple of days after his birthday that I dropped by his house. And as soon as I saw him, it was these butterflies in my stomach, which is really strange. I don't ever have that happen to me, but I guess that you could say that it was love at first sight, and you can tell by my smile. I'm so happy, and I probably sound really bad right now, but I don't care. He looked so different. He had long hair and he cut his hair off, and he had grown into this manly figure, and he had a deep voice and was just very kind and nice. So we decided to start texting each other, and he would text me every morning and say, good morning, the world says hello, something along the lines of that. But I would always wake up and there would always be a text message from him waiting on me to answer it, and he would always say hello, beautiful, or something like that every morning, which it was really nice. I felt like a little girl, literally a little girl. And we decided to go on a hike up here in the Appalachian Mountains, to a place called Sidler's Bald. I don't know if any of you have any hiking or know of anything about the Appalachian Trail, but we hiked up part of it, and we I guess you would consider that our first date. And it was my first time away from my son, but my mom watched my son so we could go do that. And I took pictures of him that day and then posted them on Facebook that night, and I was just like, man, I really like that guy. Sorry. And I don't think I've ever in my life had that feeling. It was a good feeling. I'm sorry. But it was such a good day. I don't think anything in the world could have topped that moment when I realized I loved that guy. And I didn't tell him for a really long time. And we ended up dating. We just we didn't even ask each other. It just happened randomly. And even though I had a kid, he was just amazing. He just took on all these things that he really didn't have to, but he did anyways. And I guess because he felt the same way about me and my son. And that's really special to me, knowing that there are people out there that are like that. And I just so happen to be getting married to one. Currently, we're fixing to get married in like a week. Almost a week and a half. So it's a little hectic right now. We're going through college, and he's working really hard, and we're both like going through all kinds of crazy stuff, trying to get our lives straight. We've lived with each other for a while, and we're just trying to make time between school and everything else so we can get married and have a wedding and just start our story together. And I just want him to know how much he means to me and how great he is for everything that he does do, and for being a dad and being my someone and being my Prince Charming. And I really appreciate him for who he is, all the funny things that he does, all the times he's tried to sell his Zakk Wylde replica guitar to get me a wedding ring. He stuck behind my back twice trying to do that, and I told him he should never do that, that I would take my ring and sell it to get his guitar back. So I want him to know, right, as of right now, whether he has a wedding ring for me or not, that's not what I care about. I care about that he's just there. He's there at our wedding. He's gonna get married to me. That's all that I care about. So I wanted to let him know in this video how much that it means to me for him to be in my life, and that I don't care about anything else but him and him alone. And I just want to remind him that I love him very much, to the moon and back, or beyond, pretty much beyond. So I just wanted to make something for him, and I hope that he likes this and he still loves me. He probably will. So I just wanted to also show like my favorite thing. This describes both of us perfectly, and I just wanted to show it because it's one of my favorite pictures. It is from when we were 15 and 16, and it is us at the mall. And it is me in my gothic stage giving him a piggyback ride with his long hair. And this is our relationship pretty much to a T. This describes both of us completely. And I am super excited to be getting married, and I want him to know just how I feel right now. And I love you, Devin Hickle. I'm glad that I get to be your wife. I'm glad I get to be Mrs. Hickle. I'm super excited to start our life together and become a family. I'm excited for all the babies. Or another baby, maybe one day. I'm excited for all the bad things. I'm excited for all the good things. I'm excited for everything. So I just want you to know how much I love you, and I can't wait to get married to you. So I guess that's all I wanted to say, is how much I love you. Thank you. Bye.